Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Can you hear me okay? I just want to check that the connection is okay where I am. Can you give me if you can hear me? Amazing. Oh, it's so lovely to see you. It's really lovely to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. I am in Ireland in a beautiful retreat place called An Sanc-TOR. And I'm with this amazing Tai Chi community. I met them on my travels and they've adopted me. And they're just such a kind, compassionate, loving bunch of people. And because they were doing a retreat in Ireland, I came to just join them at the end of it, just to say hello and see them. And last night there was a community night, and there were some dances and performances and poems and singing, and it was really beautiful. Um, the weather is quite gloomy, but maybe I can show you if I just do this. This is not the room I'm staying in. This is the room that the cook has very kindly allowed me to stay in. But I don't know if you can see. So it's very lush and green around here. And there's someone practicing Tai Chi out there. It looks very peaceful, lovely. And I always feel it's important to try different practices. And I know they work. All practices eventually, if they're involving love, compassion, kindness, breath, stillness, silence, eventually reach the same place. So, well, the one that we're working on here, as you know, is the breath. So, as always, I ask you to just make yourself aware of the breath. So, if you can sit up as straight as possible, you can be very relaxed, but as straight as possible. At this stage, you can have your eyes open or closed, whichever is more comfortable for you. And I apologize, there may be some sounds around the house today. There are lots of people staying in this house, and there's breakfast happening as well. So I apologize for any interruption. We'll do the best that we can. And I just wanted to make a little point about when you close your eyes, what some people do, I've noticed, is they tend to keep looking with their eyes. So they'll tell me, oh, I saw some patterns, or I saw some light coming through, or I saw some movement or something. And that tends to be because we're still looking with our eyes, and we end up looking actually at the back of the eyelids, and there are vessels and blood vessels, and there's a lot of things happening there. So in meditation, when we close our eyes, it's as if the eyeballs also no longer exist. They don't work at all. So you're not looking for anything with your eyes. It's as if they're not there. Remove all, I guess, the sense of looking, if that makes sense. So next time when you close your eyes in meditation, try to do that. We're not looking with our eyes, we're just feeling at the moment. So try and bring all your sensory awareness to feeling. So as always, while I'm yapping away, just continue to breathe, be aware of the breath coming in and out of the body, and of the nose, the air moving in and out of the inner walls of the nose. There's a lovely smell of food coming in at the moment as breakfast is being prepared. And to go a little deeper with the breath, do you remember I said, see if you can feel that the breath going in the nose is slightly cooler than the breath coming out of the nose. If you start thinking about things, if thoughts come in the way, that's okay. Just come back to the feeling of the air moving in and out of the body. moving in and out of the nose, and see if you can be aware that the air coming out is slightly warmer than the air going in as it's warmed by the body. And now remember, we were talking about sleeping, and I mentioned the two channels and how activating the lunar channel can help you sleep. So at any one point, one of our nostrils may be more active than the other one. I think they switch about every 90 minutes or so. So now see if you can feel which nostril is more active. One may be completely shut, and one you may be able to inhale much more. There may be a slight difference between them. See if you can feel that. And as you continue to just be aware of the breath, just see if you can be aware of which nostril is more active. So as I was saying, there are two channels, the lunar channel and the solar channel. And if we turn to our right when we're sleeping, we activate the lunar channel, which is on the left. And this lunar channel is cooling, and it can help to calm the thoughts and cool down the body if it's hot. However, if you've had a big meal, especially a big, heavy, spicy Indian meal, and you're going to bed, it might be an idea to lay on your left for a while, because that will activate the solar channel. And the solar channel, as you may have guessed, is heating. It can help digestion. So if you feel like you can't sleep at night simply because you're quite full, try the other way. Try turning to the left and activating the solar channel for a while. So as we're doing here, we're being aware of the breath. We're aware that the air coming in is cooler than the air going out. And now we're beginning to become more aware of which nostril is active, whether it's the left or the right. And now I'd like you to take a deep breath. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relax a bit, feel the body relax a bit, and then count 5 breaths. Let 5 breaths pass. Take another deep breath, allow 5 breaths to pass, and be completely aware of every single breath coming in and going out. If at any point you forget which number breath you are on, or you lose your focus and your mind wanders off into thought, just gently bring your attention back to the breath. Each time you exhale, each time you do the deep exhalation between the 5 breaths, try and feel your body relax a little bit more so the back stays straight, but you may feel your shoulders relax a bit more. You may feel the palms of your hands even, and the soles of your feet just relax a little bit more. Now, homework. Who did their homework yesterday? Were you able to, also, were you able to see which foot you use more? Was it the right foot more, the left foot more, both feet, right foot? Anybody else? Who did the homework? Left foot, okay. Okay, so right, I'd like you to continue to be aware of that today. Every time you stand up, if you're able to, I know the ones who are joining me live, that all of you can. If you're watching the recording later, I apologize if this exercise is not something that you can do, but for those who can, so I'd like you to keep being aware of which foot you use as you get up from a seated position or a lying down position. Is it the right? Is it the left? Is it both? That was yesterday's homework to continue today. And I'm going to add a little bit more. I want you to see how many times you sit down also. So this is now your mindfulness of standing up and sitting down. So aside from being aware of which foot touches the ground first, can you count how many times a day you've sat down and stood up? And see if you are able to be aware of every single time. So you may count it after you've stood up and gone on about your day and gone, I had to count. Okay, that's fine. Try and be aware as you're doing it. Okay, now I'm standing up. This is number 1. Now I'm sitting down. This is number 2. Now I'm standing up. This is number 3. It's a brilliant exercise in mindfulness. And as many times a day as you can, please try to sit for a few minutes and do this concentration on the 5 breaths. So you take a deep breath, be aware of 5 breaths passing, take a deep breath, be aware of 5 breaths passing for a few minutes, and get that absolute sharp focus and concentration. So I love you all. I'm so happy the Wi-Fi is working here. I think I'm still here tomorrow morning, then I'm moving to another place, so I'll see, but it should be okay. I hope. I'll do my absolute best to try and make it work. Lots and lots of love from Ireland and this beautiful place. It's such a beautiful country. It's my first time here, and just driving through on the bus, and everywhere you look, it looks like a postcard. It's gorgeous, really. So I will see you all tomorrow. Do your homework. Have a lovely day. Lots of love to you all.